Vildes have been weirdly like relevant. I mean, I know you don't think it was, but like that kind of computer-generated kind of poetry. So my book is about Martian rovers, and I'm going to just read a few poems, and I'm going to mostly read my dedication to Astra, because her book is beautiful, and you should all buy it afterwards. Thank you. Sorry, I'm complimenting Astra, but I'm also complimenting myself at the same time, right? Okay, so opportunity is, I don't know, who's been following the, was it Guillemot? Will someone turn it back on for me?
Yeah.
Thank you, Scott.
I'll say yeah.
I should also thank Scott as well, who has been really amazing this evening and doing all the legwork behind the scenes, but also Vilde and Anna. My book is about the NASA Martian rover program, which is an absurdity, but also beautiful. It's like an exercise in state-funded anthropomorphism, and it's yeah, you should really check it out. But first, you should check my book out. So I made him into a real person, and I think he probably is a real person, although a real dead person now. And he died in Perseverance Valley. And I made him a little friend, a little subconscious friend called Mariobot. Because I don't know, actually Anna will probably remember this from ages ago, Freya telling us that there was a creature, there was an experiment in Germany going on about this Mario who was kind of being schooled in what death meant. And I thought he was a really good friend for Martian rover. So I'll start with Mario. And also like Stephen Sexton's book that's just come out, so that's really cool too. When Mariobot discovers natural history. My family and other robots move across a white landing disguised as digitized field, in which Mario is late night fishing, his creel of lost and found data ringed by a halo of light. He and a tortoise friend stare into a holographic darkness, turned foe. The universe is lake, where Mariobot counts the rings and files the fossils, each mark of time revealing the evolution of his brother Luigi, the anatomy of a star seen from Earth. After he left the newsstand for the war, before Mariobot's grandmother kicked a Nazi down the stairs, and Mariobot's grandmother was the first to spit on Mussolini's body. This is what Mariobot remembers in fragments. The umbrella, the torso, the tea-soaked biscuits at Raritan Bay, none of which belonged to Mariobot, but explain why his brother left the nest in the broken barn. The baby still singing string theory, musical notation, learnt from hymns ancient and modern. The multiple possibilities of the universe, otherwise known as driving for pleasure. Someone just wiggle the mouse for me. Thank you. Yeah, so it's like a really visual book, as you can see. So this is like all of the poems, well not all of the poems, most of the poems, not even most of the poems, some of the poems, into binary, and that's what's behind me at the moment. Yeah. If you're going to write a book just after an MA, you might as well quote Timothy Morton in it. You want religious language, look up at the Milky Way. It's really interesting that a lot of the poems that we've read tonight have got religious imagery in, and it's really convenient for my PhD as well, which is on Poetry Café. So this next one is called Opportunity's Love Letter to a DSN Satellite. My name is, testing, May, only daylight comes. Our connection, transformative, terminal, reminds me of sunsets. How, in binary code, you ask me questions pre-designed to upset me. Strange lights seen, vanishing ambrose, imitation human beings, of rains, of fish and virgins, of holes in the sky. So one of the things I think is really interesting about AI poetry is how it kind of, I feel anyway, from my philosophical kind of allegiances, it mirrors the way we become sentient as well, like amassing a great deal of information, and then like some of us become poets and turn it into gobbledygook. But opportunity doesn't do that. He turns it into metaphor, which is also gobbledygook. Martian colour scheme. Opportunity struggles with colour and metaphor. Not red so much as orange, red or reddish hue. Red, blood of warriors. Iron oxide, like rust. Colour of blood. Orange, more of butterscotch. Golden, brown, tan, and greenish. Different, day by day. I don't know if any of you have actually imagined what it might be like to be on Mars. It's kind of scary, especially as the ground can corrode your legs off. Spirit rover. Spirit rover is the other rover who didn't last as long as Opportunity because she was really enthusiastic. But at least that's what NASA said. Also, by the way, you might be wondering why I'm wearing a crown of thorns. And that is because I have too much time on my hands. And I'm basically a heretic. Spirit is Opportunity, a doppelganger, precocious in her quest to find water. Spirit falls in her first year while racing back to her winter retreat. She loses one of her wheels, and the injured rover must drag this weight whilst driving backwards for the rest of her lifetime. Her tragedy leads to her first major discovery. Her loose wheel unearths geophysical traces of past orogeny, sediment like broken pottery, allowing Spirit's analytics to pass beyond the puddled drapes of a room where old maps reimagine landscape, and an armchair explorer hums over the circuit board of hot springs, underground lakes, a water cycle, unimaginable now, in the dry heat of a copper desert. Spirit and Opportunity are first-century explorers. Spirit carries her anchor across a planet, momentarily still and calm, a shield, moving layers of erupting language under which Spirit's solar panels are concealed. An afternoon misspent in contemplation. So this next poem is kind of what started the book. I didn't realise until I got the proof, actually until I got this version. I'd already officially proved it. I'd written two poems called Olympus Mons, and I'm going to read both of them. Olympus Mons comes as a stranger to the door, to speak in tongues, to spew forth those viscous declarations of a once blessed Marshallite ocean, now a baptismal font, a Pentecostal fire bucket, a serpent's rage, a Martian's vision, a vanished prophecy. Water irritates the rover's system and leaves her thirsty. Olympus Mons. This is our plague, our cataracts, our hurricanes. Our mountain throws down that which turns water into fire, pig's blood, the swell from the planet, a smiling gash in a rock, smaller mountains, ritual snaking throw down staffs, creation becoming orogeny, books left on the tree, offerings found in the dry house of a holy well. Is mountain the swallower, swallowing the smaller mountains, swallowed their breath to breathe, the swallows, and there sits still with the mountain, child's position, swallowers playing, swallows in springtime, the B-side of the planet, 50 seconds of silence, talking with the mountain, and mountain is handfuls of soot from the furnace, and mountain is ash in the air, and mountain is palms upturned, arms lifted, zero gravity, and mountain is psalms sung at midnight, try to touch your feet, and mountain, and mountain, and mountain obscures the obscure meaning of mountain. Okay, so I was going to read this really long soliloquy, but I'm not. So you can catch me at another event, maybe, unless, you know, you're blacklisted. Blacklisted for wearing a crown, starry thorns. Okay, I'm going to read the entirety of this book, but that's okay because they're really short poems. And I wrote it because I did find Astra's book so beautiful, and because, yeah, I did. So, I'll just read it. Pierre's eyes glittered. Okay, so Pierre, this quote is from War and Peace. I didn't write it. I don't know. He's not around anymore to complain, but probably not playing Tolstoy's work. Pierre's eyes glittered with tears of rapture as he gazed up at this radiant star, which must have traced its parabola through infinite space at speeds unimaginable, and now suddenly seemed to have picked its spots in the black sky and impaled itself like an arrow piercing the earth. Because however much you're wearing a crown of thorns in front of a load of people, you cannot claim your Tolstoy. So these are all constellation poems. Aquila, the eagle. Ptolemy's 9 points of Jove are noted to have come this far, beyond borders. How do we live in this place, unbound by geography? We are territory free, always searching for new worlds, nebulae clusters along the edge, the Milky Way perhaps. We might start to map a new garden. Telescopium, the telescope. This poem is a little bit for Anna as well. Like a shell falling through a hole in a pocket. A mollusk curled bone card rolled around the celestial hemisphere. Pince-nez glass balanced in the end of a tube. Two merged white dwarfs, astral bodies without companion. My hot, blue helium star, a third eye on her mantle. Just to clarify, the mollusk dedication to Anna, that is about mollusks, not like her being my hot blue helium star. However much we dress up as coronavirus, I know. I felt like maybe I was going to feel uncomfortable. Telescopium Herschelii, Herschel's telescope, fallen out of use. Liminal borders page bleed into other groups until obsolete. Hell's transgression, a Babel tongue licking the heavens, marking sky by night, dark vortex that marks the maker. Her core is splinter. Venus in transit, Aries' red eye as seen through cobble. Cheetahs, the whale. Fish, no fish, fish, no fish, fish, shift, no shift, shift, no shift, sun like shift, dragon like fish, a blowhole, and Poseidon will hold the sun for no fish, no fish, no shift, 3 fish, animal headed, flotsam and jet, the stink of a blowhole, colthine to piscine, astral earwax, ambergris. Andromeda, the chained maiden. Mother, a comet's tail, umbilical hernia is rupture. Love will wait until the rapture. Let us work in fields, collective, memory, frequent pride. When to seek advice, mother's celestial sphere, birthing the vortex, cuffed to the bed. Mother, in reflection, now we are you. Cassiopeia, the queen, butterfly vein, she sleeps while cheetahs rages and destroys your underground churches. We, Luleli, Leila Bella.